So right away, you'll see that I'm on my main canvas. This is my preview screen, canvas, whatever you want to decide to call it. It's your main screen where you would place all your content. You can see at the bottom here that I have options for multiple pages. I can add a page just by clicking, and you can see that even in between, if I hover in between, I can add transitions or I can add another page. They make it very easy in Canva to do just about anything. So let's keep going. You can also hide this if you want to see more of your main screen. I'm going to slide that back up. It's that little chevron right there. You can also notice that I can zoom in up to, I think, 500%, yes, of my screen. If I really need to do really small additions or adjustments to my content, I can do that with the zoom scroll wheel here. Okay. I can also hold the control button and use my scroll wheel on my mouse to zoom in and out as well. You'll see at the very bottom as well, it's got some notes. I can take notes if I had a script that I wanted to read from or to copy and paste any kind of information over. That's an option. By default, every initial page that's inserted has got a 5-second interval. You can change that by going to the very top here, making sure that the slide is selected and changing that to whatever size you want. And then you can also apply it to all the pages or just the one. You can also notice here that I can zoom my page or I can zoom the thumbnails. So I can just by a quick click, I can also zoom the thumbnails if I had a video and I wanted to do some intricate cutting and I wanted to make sure it stayed focused on here. This is a great spot to do that as well. So if I keep going to the right here, you can see that's what my percentage of zoom. I can also check a grid view. So if I had multiple things that I wanted to look at over, like an overview of my entire presentation, I can click grid view and then it shows me in a grid format. Okay, I can also full screen as well, my canvas. So I can use it for presenting. I can also ask questions at any time to Canva and they'll answer them right there. And my Canva assistant. So if I was looking for these amazing things that deal with AI, you can draft a presentation, brainstorm AI suggestions, or even add a text box. Just simple recommendations. And just to let you know too that the AI options are not available to students. It's only available to OCDSB, all our educators and our staff. So you'll notice too that when I select on any of these images, it goes this purple, the Canva purple. And I have some options right here. I can add comments. If I was sharing this with someone else, I can add a comment, I can mention someone, I can add emojis, I can add stickers, all kinds of things in my comments to make it easy so we can collaborate together. And I can copy styles. If I had a style that I wanted to use on a different page or a color, that's an easy way to do that. I'm not going to talk about position yet because we don't have anything on our canvas here. But you can also, like I said, the intervals, but you also have background color. So I can change it to a background color if I wanted to just by a click. And if I needed to, I can choose new colors, any color I want, or if you have the hex code, you can also use that, and also gradients. They have multiple options and you can even create new gradients, which is pretty incredible. Let's say if I didn't want this size screen, I wanted to adjust this. What's great on the user interface is that I can go to resize right here. And you can see I can change it. I can either lock it in and change it to something new, or I can choose something that I used recently, or I can even look through other options, maybe the brochure instead. And what it does is I can either resize this file right here, or if I wanted to create a new one, it'll open a new tab with the new size. So you can see if I select that, it'll open up a new size tab with that same page, but now give me some other options. So I'm gonna go back to where I was. The other things it can do, you can also notice that it saves changes automatically. So all your projects will be saved, very similar to Google Drive or Google Docs or any of your Google apps. You can also name it, and you can also add people here. So if I wanted to select someone like Kim to share this with so she can work on it too, I can either give her edit access, comment only, or view only, and then I can also add in a message, again, very similar to the Google apps. And then I just have to hit send. If she does start to use it, we can use it collectively, and her icon will show up to know that she's actually actively working on it. So that's very awesome to see. You can also check out your insights of if you're sharing this with anyone, and see how many views and engagement and unique links, anything that's on there. And I can also present it. Now this is amazing. I can do a presenter view. I can present and record. I can autoplay just all the slides in 5-second intervals. When I'm ready to choose which one, I just select present. We'll save this to the very end. This is where you can share and export all of your content. So I will talk about that after, but here's what it looks like, and we will see that near the end. So that basically covers our user interface. All of this stuff we're going to capture in the next few videos of how to use our sidebar of awesomeness. See you in the next video.